YouTube, Steve here with another video, different setting today. I am in my office at work, and had some thoughts. I wouldn't call this a hot take. I'm not even sure what that is. A hot take is, I guess, just someone who expresses their thoughts as things happen. I guess that's what this is, but I've thought about things for a couple of hours anyway. In regards to the Shout Factory, Scream Factory release or pre order of the Mario Bava collection on Blu-ray. It was not a 4K, which is what I'm sure a lot of people were hoping for. It's a 4K, or it's a Blu-ray release. It's got some beautiful looking artwork. Let me see if I can I switch my... No, I can't do that. But I'll put it in the thumbnail. Beautiful artwork. Some people don't even like the artwork, but it's collecting quite a few Mario Bava films, not everything. It includes, let's see here, Black Sunday, of course. That's the international version, not the AIP version. The Girl Who Knew Too Much, and they also are including The Evil Eye, which is, I believe, the AIP version of that film. The Black Sabbath, just the international version. That's the version that I prefer. If you want the AIP version, you have to go with the Kino Blu-ray. Kill Baby Kill, Knives of the Avenger, $5 for an August Moon. That's a film I just watched earlier this year and love it. Roy Colt and Winchester Jack, not the greatest film, but an interesting one. Western from Mr. Bava. Four Times That Night, which is kind of a sex comedy, I guess. A Bay of Blood, and Baron Blood, Lisa and the Devil, plus The House of Exorcism, both cuts of that film. And Kidnapped. 12 films in all, and 12 discs. And I think it's a pretty stellar sounding release. I pre-ordered it immediately. It's very pricey. It's going for about $180. That is before tax and shipping. But it's limited to 2,500 copies. I'm reading from the website. And yeah, the first, I believe, 1,000 orders gets a exclusive rolled poster and a 52-page booklet. So that's very cool, and I ordered it almost immediately. Not sure what my wife is going to say, but I'll try to figure out a way to spin it so that she won't go too crazy. It is a very substantial release and a very hefty price. And I do understand that some people are upset that it is not in 4K. And I also do understand that these releases do not contain like the Tim Lucas commentaries that he did for all of them, I'm pretty sure. And that is a bit depressing. I guess they couldn't get the rights to it. But you aren't lacking for commentary tracks on these discs. Black Sunday has 4 commentary tracks from no one I've heard of. There's 4 tracks for Black Sabbath, 2 for Kill Baby Kill. A bunch of them. One of them had like 5? No, couldn't have been 5. 4. There's 4 commentary tracks for A Bay of Blood. So you're not in want of commentary tracks from this release. Sorry, I'm at work. So it's interesting that we're getting these commentary tracks, but not the Tim Lucas tracks. And maybe these tracks will do just fine, but I'm not going to get rid of my Mario Bava Blu-rays and DVDs that I have that do have those commentary tracks, because Tim Lucas is the man when it comes to Mario Bava. So I would hold on to them. So that is a bit depressing, also, that they don't have that. And they are missing quite a few features that the Arrow Blu-rays had. Now, I don't have all the Arrow Blu-rays, but I have a bunch of them. So I will be keeping those in my collection because of those different special features. In fact, when it comes to special features on these discs, there's commentary tracks, and occasionally you get like a Trailers from Hell, one of those. But that's it. And the fact that these transfers don't appear to be 4K transfers, that I'm not saying that they aren't 4K transfers, but it doesn't say. It just says 1080p high definition widescreen. It doesn't say anything about the transfers, except that they're 1080p high definition. So, my first thought after really looking into the box set after I pre-ordered it, because I did it like almost like a knee-jerk reaction, I thought, man, have I purchased this too quickly? And my answer is going to be no. I don't think I have. I don't own all of these films. Well, that's not true. I do own all of them in one form or another. Like the Black Sunday, I own that from the Arrow Blu-ray, which is out of print. The Girl Who Knew Too Much, also Arrow. Black Sabbath, I have the Kino version. Kill Baby Kill, I have that on DVD from Anchor Bay. $5 for an August Moon, also on DVD. So a lot of these I have on DVD and need the upgrade. So to answer my own question, no, I don't think that I was that I too quickly purchased this box. But there are people out there who are quite vocal about the disappointment and what a waste this box set is. I don't think that's true, though. I think that this is a very nice looking box set that is missing, sadly, some features. But these films are also, I believe all of them are out of print. And so, unless you own other versions of these films, or perhaps that Arrow box set that goes for hundreds of dollars, this is a nice way of being able to own these films. And again, this is only me in my mind. What's the real point? Why have a collection of movies if not to watch them, if not to own them and to appreciate them? Maybe these aren't the presentations that we would like to have, and perhaps some of the special features that we'd like to have aren't there. But at the same time, we're able to own these films again and appreciate them. And once again, they've been out of print for a while. So being in print, even though this is limited to, what did I say, 2,500 units, it's a nice way of being able to own these films. So I don't understand. I do understand people's complaints about it, but at the same time, I think it's better to have these films than to not at all, right? Maybe, as I understand it, the 4K rights come very dear for a lot of these films. So maybe Scream Factory didn't want to put out the money to do it. Maybe someone else in the world will put out the rights, put out the money to do 4K transfers of these films and keep the Tim Lucas commentary tracks and the other special features. Maybe that'll happen. And I had to ask myself, if that does happen, if it's announced, will I buy it again? And my honest answer is yes, I will. And I don't know how to think about that. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a bad thing for my wallet, but at the same time, as a collector and as a major fanatic, not just fan, but fanatic of Mario Bava and his films, I can't think of any other way to do it. I wouldn't be able to. I was about to say I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. That's not true. But I would have a hard time knowing that there's a better box set out there and I didn't get it. That said, this seems like a perfectly nice box set. It's Scream Factory. It's gonna be good. I really think so. You're getting a lot of great films. I wouldn't sleep on this, folks. I really wouldn't. Mario Bava is one of the great. People call Dario Argento the maestro. I actually think that Mario Bava is the maestro of Italian cinema, of weird Italian cinema, and just suspense and horror and giallo and sci-fi. I mean, the guy did all these different genres, and he knocked them out of the park every time. The guy just knew how to make a film, even on a shoestring budget. Made them look good. You're not getting every single film he made. No. There are plenty of films that he made that are not in this set. I think you are getting really the core of what he made. But you're missing films like, which are available elsewhere. Planet of the Vampires, there's a great release that just came out from Radiance Indicator. Is it Radiance Indicator? Is that the same thing? I think. Danger Diabolic, which I have on Scream Shout Factory Blu-ray, and surprising that's not in the box set. I guess they lost the rights, but that's coming to Kino Lorber on 4K. I believe this summer, so that's one to look out for. What else is not included on this set? That he did a Hercules film called Hercules in the Haunted World. I believe that's what it's called. I've only seen it once, but I like it a lot. I have the Kino Blu-ray of that. He did a Viking film called Eric the Conqueror that isn't on this set. The last film he made, called Shock, is also not available. And what am I thinking? Of course, Blood and Black Lace is also not on this set. But you can purchase these fairly inexpensively in other places, like Blood and Black Lace you can get on Arrow on Blu-ray fairly inexpensively anyway, probably for 25 bucks. There's a 4K of that out in the UK that I would love to get my hands on, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. And maybe I won't for a while, considering the price that I paid for this. But what do you think? What are your thoughts? Are you a fan of Mario Bava? Are you going to get this set? Are you going to pass on it? Give me a reason why or why not. I'm curious. I genuinely love Mario Bava, and be able to own all of these films in one convenient box set is very appealing to me. I don't like that they're not in 4K, but what are you gonna do? You know? I mean, I am not a 4K purist. I like 4K quite a bit, but I don't need them in 4K. If I had them to watch in decent, serviceable transfers, I'm really okay with that. I'd love to have a cleaned up, pristine 4K release, but that might not happen. And I'm okay with that. So again, let me know what you think. Please, I'm genuinely curious. And if you found this video to be of any interest whatsoever, I would ask you to please hit the like button. I hate asking that, but please, if you would, I would appreciate it. So I've got quite a few different releases coming up that I've purchased, that I have, that I'll be doing this weekend. So expect some videos from me during the weekend and into the next week. So thank you for watching, and until next time, have a great day. Bye.